Yeah, hi everyone, it's Frank Walters here, and you are looking right now at a wonderful building in Saint-Ginian in Provence. I'd like you to take a screen grab of this and come and paint with me. We're going to attempt to do a very quick and slick watercolor, capturing all the atmosphere of the occasion without any detail whatsoever. So let's get a nice big sheet of quarter imperial. Let's get a mop style brush and let's start throwing in some colors. I'm looking at the trees on the left, the tree on the right, just putting in some basic shapes. That's all I'm doing. There goes the sky in the top. I've done absolutely no pencil work at all, but now I'm putting in a few doors and windows. I just need a rough idea where those pieces are. That's important. Also, there's some flower pots, a drain pipe, there's a few other little bits and pieces, but I'm already throwing in some of the light foliage which runs up the side of the house and at the top of the trees. I'm slowly getting darker as I move along, as I start to get some of the shapes organized. I know this is speeded up in time lapse, but I am actually painting fairly quickly anyway. And you shouldn't get too laboured with watercolour. Just treat it as a quick sketch. Looking at the windows, looking at just some of the calligraphy, some of the shapes. Again, keeping things sort of light, keeping those trees in the negative. I'll be running darker behind them so they'll stand out. That's really important. Going for a slightly different green now, adding a little bit more yellow, getting some variation into the painting, which is good. This is really nice, this bit of buttermilk almost, the color of the house, putting that in, leaving some white around the door and window surrounds, keeping that going, pushing that buttermilk down into other areas as well, making sure that the colors have good temperatures. You've got the nice cool of the blues and you've got the warm of the siennas as well, which is really nice balance of temperatures as well. And we're also starting to push the values. We're getting darker. It's always the same with watercolor. You start light and you end up getting darker as you proceed with the watercolor. Putting in that rusty gate there, just using a bit of burnt sienna, which seems to work incredibly well. Putting a bit of dark behind that tree again, a few little outlines here and there, just keeping the whole thing moving all the time. Now I'm mixing up the shadow wash. This is really important. It's a beautiful transparent mix of French ultramarine and alizarin crimson, making sure there's more ultramarine than crimson. You don't want it too red. And again, we showed a dapple lighting, the sunlight hitting the side of the building and behind those trees, and just giving the whole thing that feeling and that atmosphere of the place itself, which seems to work. So there we are, we've just about completed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please follow me on YouTube and also come and visit me on my website.